Gu- Guys, I'm just going to talk about milk collection. So let me show you the truck that usually comes for milk here. It is on the gate, and somebody will go open for them the gate so that the vehicle enters. So today we are going to do what we call milk collection to the dairy, yeah? From the dairy actually to the cooperative, yeah? So I'll have to show you guys how milk is being collected from here, so that we can really appreciate, yeah. You know, we have some maybe tips on how to collect the milk. Nobody is going to open the door, but once they get, we will see the vehicle arriving here. You see here, it is job after job, yeah. You are doing this, you can see like they're going to put beddings for calves there. That hay is going to be put as something to caution the calves in their calf pen. Then now my target, just I want to show you the vehicle, eh? Si utafungulia gate, nasikia gari iko hapo nje. So they will open the gate so that the vehicle can enter inside here. Remember guys, this footbath here, basically one major reason we have a footbath there is just because of this vehicle, yeah? Because you see it has come from other farms. So once it enters here, the tires have to be disinfected properly, yeah? It has to be infected properly. So they will open the gate for gari imekataa kuingia, haingi. Aje the way we are now collecting milk from this cup. This is where how we empty this entire tank this way. Yeah, you can now see milk entering to this bucket, this can here. This is how we close it so that we can reduce the speed now, then until it will be full, then we close it that way. Now we can put it aside here, like you have seen here. We are now putting it aside. Remember, we have to put all these things here with milk, so that this means that this milk is in plain here. This the entire cans here. You will really appreciate it because we have a lot of milk here. Remember, I told you that we are taking around 500 to 600 liters a day. That is apart what the calf are drinking, because I told you we have an average of around 600 liters in 20 animals that are being milked. So that means average production is around 30 liters per animal. So after this, I'll train you on how these people feed these animals so that to produce this plenty of milk. Yeah, see how we tap this water from this cooler. This is the cooler. You can just open it so that we can appreciate how the cooler is. Very heavy. You see levels are now reducing. Yeah, this is the cooler. Let me just put it open. Yeah, this is the cooler. You see how this milk is clean. The reason why it should be kept closed is because to avoid dirt entering through here, maybe through the blowing wind and the entire thing. Now I've closed it. Then we will continue putting milk on those gallons. These are the gallons. You can see how we place milk. These are a lot of milk. Yeah? Here there is a lot of milk, as you can see. Okay, then it will be placed sideways. That way, you see the gallons are numbered, so that when, remember, a van is coming to collect this milk. Once the van comes, these condensers are numbered. You can see that this one is P21, so that means it will be written in the record book of production. So this milk comes from these animals. You can see the way these animals are sleeping. Let me show you how these animals are sleeping. Well, now see, I told you animal comfort. Getting this entire milk. This milk is just for these animals here. You can have a look at these animals. These animals, that milk comes from these animals. Have a look at them. Here they are. Remember we talked about clean water. What I meant by clean water, this is a clean water. This is clean water. You see it is full, and water should be always be there. So they are now relaxing, chewing cud. You see that chewing now cud. So I was talking about milk collection. I had to show you animal because remember I'm the animal lover, Lumumba Jr. himself here. You see this one is standing. That is Arcana. The one sleeping is called we call this Smart. We are almost done putting this milk in these gallons. Here is it. So remain 1 gallon here. So we have to put these gallons full of milk. We have to put the gallons full of milk. Here they are. Remember I told you these gallons must be clean enough. You can see the way they are very clean. Very clean. They have been cleaned well, then sterilized according to the required standard. Then after putting this milk in the gallons, they will do what we call measuring, to know the amount and the record of milk that they will give out for today. So first, when taking a measurement, first you have to take the measurement of the gallon. You have first to take the measurement. You can see the record is here 0.0. Now remove the gallon. Now it is negative 5.7 kg. So that means this 1 gallon measures 5.7. By doing that, by putting that standard figure means that every gallon that has milk, remember you have first to put the gallon empty, completely empty. Then you place the entire things on top of this weighing balance so that you can get the actual weight of each gallon. So now they are going to fill all the gallons with milk to the maximum as they are doing. Just look at how things happen here. That is now filling. They are now filling. After filling, once the milk will be empty there, now they will start weighing the milk so that to record the weighing and the weight of milk that is going to the cooler where it is going to be processed. If you get chance and when we get maybe time and space, even if we be allowed at where milk is being processed, I have to show you maybe before this year ends. Yeah, we have to do that. We see practically what goes on there. Yeah, now with the whole process, milk is almost getting finished inside here. Let me just, yeah, this is milk. Still we have a lot of milk inside here, you can see. Yeah, but it is almost we are almost, this milk is almost finished. Yeah, now they are filling every other bucket with milk. Imagine all this milk. Yeah, having cow that produce this milk, all of it. Yeah, guys. Yeah, we can see now this is measuring like this milk contain, this is 42.24. You can have a look at it. This is the weight of this milk, so we really appreciate. Then they will place it besides, we can place it besides. Down here is the recording. You can see they have now to close that that with a lid. Yeah, that way. So it has, they have closed it and then taken it there. Yes. You see the other guy is recording the milk, actually the milk weight, so as to keep record. You can now see how is recording. Like that I'm hearing 42.3. Yeah? So they have to record the milk for the day. You see, this is the day, this is the day, and these are the kgs of the milk. Yeah, they are weighing as they're taking the milk to that place. $42.2. So like that one is 42.2 kgs. They will be recorded there. Then the other guy will take it there. We call that person Mr. Cleophas. Remember guys, I told you I worked here for around 4 years as a shamba boy. Here's where I got all this experience that you see me with. I was doing this kind of stuff and the entire thing. Yeah, sometimes milk can pour down. 43.1. Yeah, those are challenges that you can experience. It is not a big issue. Yeah, as long as this place is very clean. As you can see, this place is very clean. They were milking the animals here, but you can now see this area is very clean. Remember I told you about milk spoilage. Where we have milk, that environment should be very clean. The way you can see, very clean. Oh, I forgot showing you that actually they have emptied all the milk here. The only thing remaining here is just about washing the entire thing. Yeah, they have to wash it well so that before placing another milk inside here, so that remember we talked about hygiene. So once finished, it will be washed well. Yeah. See, now they're trying to empty this thing, the whole of milk. So you see now they're putting a clean thing. Now we have finished that. It's about carrying and recording. You can see the way you just work after work, work after work. Yeah, they're weighing as they wait for a truck to carry this milk. Yeah, that's it about collecting milk and weighing. So let's wait for the truck, because the truck will stand outside there. Then they take these milk to the truck so that it can be transported to where it needs to be. What we are Western?
Hiyo kitu hapana tembeleza. Okay.
You can now see they are loading. Then they will close the door and the vehicle. Sometimes they usually come with a vehicle that has something like a cooler behind, but for today they have come up with a pickup to come and pick these milking gallons. Yeah, here it is. So they have to confirm the record. They have already confirmed the records. Yeah, this is how. See the way a lot of milk inside this vehicle, because actually it picks this milk from other clans. And then they put, each clan has his own his tank here. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, we had taken milk from here. Milk was here. Now milk has been taken to the vehicle, loaded. Now it is time for transportation toward the where it is being processed. Remember, we have been busy. You know, I was to show you how they carry one tank, 2 people to this pickup, but because we were busy, one of the cows was actually giving birth there. You can see now cleaning process ongoing. So one of the animals are just given birth. So these guys are now heading. That is the driver entering there to the steering wheel, now so that they can now proceed. I talked about something like a water bath. Let me show you where this vehicle now leaving the compound. So it is now leaving this way. After entering this farm, it has to disinfect its wheel inside this water bath. You can see. Yeah. Now it is being disinfected. It is now leaving the premise. Yeah, that's the vehicle. Now that it is now going where it came from. Full of milk. Imagine this whole milk. Another person is coming with a motorcycle. Guy. Okay. It is now good. Yeah. Yeah, full of milk. The vehicle has left the compound. This is our water bath. Now guys, I've seen the vehicle that has just come to pick the milk here. Very appreciable. Now we are learning a lot of things, guys. This process is not easy. Guys, remember that we are just learning. Let's keep on learning step by step. This is benchmarking, Uasin Gishu County, Soy constituency, East Africa, Kenya to be specific. Guys, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's keep on watching. Let's keep on enjoying. Thank you guys. Goodbye.